Welcome to the Shango Diaries, written by Madison, where love gets messy, the past never really stays in the past, and the heart wants what it wants, even when the mind says nah. It's real, it's raw, and it's got all the highs, lows, late night texts, and unanswered questions that come with falling hard for someone who might not be ready to catch you. So, press play, get comfortable, and step into Monica's world, where passion and chaos go hand in hand, and the truth, well, it's complicated. This is the Shango Diaries. Let's get into it. Monica's got Shango seeing her everywhere. Her heels are on the floor, her scent in the sheets, and trust me, he is not okay. But Monica, man, she is moving differently now. She's putting the pieces together, playing the game her way. And let's just say, Shango might not be ready for what she's about to do next. Woo, you need to hear this one. Tap into the Shango Diaries, episode 16, streaming now.
All right, so we're back, and we had to really dive deep into this one.
Yeah, we got a juicy one this time.
Super juicy. I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking at this snapshot of Monica's life, right?
Right.
And it's March 2008, and we've got emails, messages. It's all just right there in front of us.
All her personal correspondence, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a week in her life, and there's so much going on. She's working, she's a mom, and then there's Shango.
Yeah, and we see her interacting with her friend Todd.
Her ex-coach even.
Coach pops up.
It's crazy. But okay, so we're really trying to understand what's going on between Monica and Shango, right?
Right, that's the core of it.
Yeah, and then how do all these other relationships fit into that? Todd coach her kids.
Exactly. It's a fascinating dynamic to unpack.
Okay, so let's just jump right in with Monica and Shango, because their communication is wild.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
I mean, that email from Shango, damn you.
Mm-hmm.
Right off the bat, you're like, what?
Yeah, it's not subtle.
He's talking about her scent being all over, her stuff is still at his place.
Yeah.
And then he just comes out and says that, I realize you need to and want to be fucked, attacked, taken, and tore up.
Yeah.
It's so raw.
It's very direct, very explicit, and it tells us a lot about their dynamic right from the start.
It feels so demanding.
Definitely, there's a sense of urgency, a real need to possess and consume.
And the her scent still on the sheets thing?
Yeah.
Is that romantic, or is it kind of possessive?
It's interesting, right? Because it could be interpreted both ways. On the one hand, it speaks to a deep attraction, a lingering presence. But there's also that element of ownership, almost like he's marking his territory.
And Monica doesn't shy away from it at all. Her response is just as intense.
Oh, yeah. She meets him right there.
She says, stop running all over the house doing a multitude of things. The only thing you need to be doing is banging me.
Yeah.
And then she even adds, yes, in any way you see fit, because you fit perfectly. It's like they speak the same language of desire.
That mirroring is so interesting. It often happens in relationships, especially when you're talking about intimacy. You match the level and style of the other person, and here, Monica isn't just responding, she's escalating it.
Yeah, she's totally into it.
Exactly. It suggests a real comfort and even excitement in that kind of exchange. It makes you think about what role that intense physical attraction plays in a lasting relationship.
Then a few days later, we get that mantra email from Shango.
Oh, yeah, the mantra.
And this one is something else. He writes, bend me, fuck me, mold me. And it goes on and on. It's all about him wanting to be worshipped, basically.
It's a very explicit power dynamic. He's putting his fantasy out there very clearly, wanting Monica to completely submit to him.
And it's almost like a test, right? Is she going to go along with this?
Right, it's pushing a boundary.
But Monica shuts it down hard. She just replies, you have lost your mind. No, I couldn't.
It's so interesting to see that contrast, because earlier she was matching his intensity, but here she draws a very clear line.
It's like she's saying, I'm not playing that game.
Right, and that's crucial to see because it shows her agency. She might be into the intense physical stuff, but she's not willing to just become whatever he wants her to be. She has her own sense of self.
It's like she can be super passionate and still be in control.
Exactly.
And what's so funny is that you see these really charged exchanges, and then they're emailing about totally normal things.
Oh, yeah. Life goes on.
Like getting Chinese food wings. Shango needing a Pepsi.
It's that grounding element. It reminds you that no matter how intense a relationship is, you still have to deal with the everyday stuff.
It's so real.
It is, and it can create tension, but also balance.
Right?
Because you need that normalcy even in the midst of passion.
Then there are those messages from Shango, like the "you got one more time" ones. They're a little, like, almost threatening.
Yeah, they raise questions about control and expectations. Like, on the surface, it's just him wanting more time with her, but there's this underlying demand, almost like a countdown.
It's almost like he's saying, you better make this count.
Right, and it makes you wonder how those expressions of desire can sometimes cross the line into controlling behavior.
Totally. Okay, so let's talk about Todd for a second.
Monica's friend.
Yeah, their conversations are so different from the ones with Shango. It's much more relaxed and playful.
It's a different kind of connection, definitely.
And she tells him about Shango and her mom sharing a birthday, and her reaction is interesting. She says, it keeps getting deeper and deeper, like she's trying to find meaning in it.
It seems like she's looking for those deeper connections, those signs that this relationship is meant to be.
Yeah, and Todd is just teasing her about it. Like, what do you say to him, wink wink?
It shows their dynamic. It's playful and supportive.
Yeah, and then Monica jokes about her high heels and fishnets being what Shango's excited about. It's a totally different side of her.
It's a lighter, more fun side. It shows that she can be herself with Todd in a way that she maybe can't with Shango.
It's like she needs that balance, right?
Yeah.
The intensity and then the chill friend.
Right. It's like different relationships serve different needs.
And we also see Monica telling Todd that she needs to get home to her boys.
Right. The reminder that she's a mom.
It's easy to forget with all the Shango drama, but, like, that's a huge part of her life.
It adds a whole other layer of complexity to the situation. It shows the balancing act that she's constantly doing, trying to be a good mom and also explore this passionate relationship.
And then there's that email where Monica's talking about her career.
Yeah, where she mentioned Shango.
Yeah, she says, he's the one who said, I'm 40.
Yeah.
And it made her realize she wants more stability, and she actually thanks him for helping her get back on track with going back to corporate.
It's interesting to see how his perspective is influencing her choices. It's not just about the romance, it's seeping into her life decisions.
It's like his opinion really matters to her.
It clearly does, and it makes you think about how much we let our partners shape our paths.
And in that same email, she gets so vulnerable, talking about learning patience and overcoming fears in their relationship.
That's such a powerful moment.
She says, I still believe in love, and I love you. I'm afraid of hearing you say it's not working out, but I can't allow myself to live in that fear.
It's raw honesty. It shows how deeply invested she is in this relationship and how aware she is of its potential to hurt her.
It's like she's putting all out there.
She is, and that kind of vulnerability can be really powerful in a relationship, but it's also risky.
Yeah, because what if he doesn't feel the same?
Right, at least they're exposed.
She also mentions wanting her son Jordan to meet Shango and have him as a black male figure for advice.
That feels like a big step. It's not just a fling anymore.
Yeah, she's thinking long term.
Right. It suggests she sees a future with Shango where he's involved in her family life.
And then out of nowhere, her past comes back to bite her.
Literally.
She accidentally sends Shango a cohabitation agreement. Like, what?
That's a Freudian slip if I've ever seen one.
So awkward.
It suggests that commitment and living together are on her mind, maybe subconsciously.
It's like her past is influencing her present even if she doesn't realize it.
Right. Our past relationships always shape our current ones in some way.
And then she reaches out to her ex-coach, and his response is immediate and intense.
He doesn't waste any time.
He says, if we go out one day, I'm marrying you.
Whoa, okay.
I know. And Monica tries to play it cool, like lunch.
Yeah.
But you can tell there's still something there.
Yeah, unresolved feelings, definitely. It shows how those past connections can linger even when you think you've moved on.
It's messy, right?
Relationships are messy.
Then we get a look into Todd's life, because Monica forwards his email to Laura.
Yeah, we get to see what he's going through.
And he's all about peace, understanding reconciliation in his own relationships.
He seems like a good guy.
He talks about forgiveness and their bond as brothers and sisters in Christ. It's very different from Monica's world.
It is. But it shows the kind of support system she has around her, people who value healthy connections and communication.
And then he sends Monica another message saying he's committed to peace and personal growth.
It's like everyone in her life is dealing with their own relationship stuff.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not just her. It's a reminder that we're all in this together trying to figure it out.
Exactly. We're all navigating these complex connections.
So, okay, when you look at this week in Monica's life, it's a lot.
It is. She's juggling a lot.
This super intense thing with Shango being a mom, her friend Todd, her ex-coach popping up. It's crazy.
It's like a whirlwind of different relationships and emotions.
And it really makes you think about how we manage all of that, right? The passion, the responsibility, the baggage from the past. It's complicated.
It is, and there's no easy answer. But seeing how Monica navigates it all gives us a glimpse into the complexities of human connection.
And it makes you wonder what choices she's going to make. How is she going to balance all these different parts of her life?
Yeah, what's she going to prioritize? What's going to win out in the end?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, the next chapter of the story.
Exactly.
It'll be fascinating to see how it unfolds.
All right, well, until next time.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.
We'll be back with more juicy deep dives.
Always more to uncover. Stay tuned.
Boom, boom. And that's a wrap on episode 16 of the Shango Diaries. Woo! You feel that? Because I know I do. Shango and Monica stay keeping us on our toes. If you're loving the story, don't just sit on it, share it. Send this episode to your favorite person, post about it. Let the world know you're tapped in. And if you haven't already, hit that follow button so you never miss a moment. No ads, no interruptions, all commercial free. Just for a few minutes. Just vibes and storytelling. Till next time, stay locked in. The Shango Diaries continues.